One. Are you sure you want to start streaming? Yes! And we are live. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Hunt the Truth Gaming Podcast. This is your one-stop place thingamabobber for a bunch of dudes getting on here talking about some gaming stuff, but with a slight twist. We are going to, going forward in the future, use nothing but images of Reggie Fils-Aimé. Yes, we are going to be using photos of Reggie Fils-Aimé in the future. That's what separates us from all the other normal, regular gaming podcasts. I think this will elevate us to a whole new level, and it will make podcasts great again. You know what I'm saying, Ryan?
Oh, God, don't. Just please stop.
Not even 1 minute into the video, we already dropping some bombs. Anyway, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since the Hunt the Truth Brigade has assembled. Last time we were all together was for our E3 2016 wrap-up, so that was around 2 months ago. But the squad is back and better than ever, hopefully. So let's introduce the rest of the stalwart crew. Flanking on my left, we have the one and only Tundex, a.k.a. Jamal. How's it going, Tundex? How you been, bro?
Been pretty good, but summer's almost over. I gotta go back to being a teacher again.
But
so sad.
But, I mean, you're a teacher who's also a gamer. Can't you use your gaming knowledge and prowess to influence these kids and give them some good taste, bro?
I'll try.
Good. And that's all we ask of you, bro. That is all we ask of you. Thank you. And over here, flanking on my right, we got the one and only, still doesn't have an active YouTube channel, Shadow Slayer, a.k.a. Ryan. What's up, playa?
Don't refer to me by my slave name.
Oh, slave name, eh?
God damn it!
You a free man? You a free man, Kunta?
No, I'm chained to my username I made when I was 10. Stop. Why?
We have to own everything, man. We have to own the sins of the. Well, it's not the sins of the
Network.
Well, it's not even the sins of the father. It's the sins of the 10-year-old.
PlayStation Network.
So
they're not going to want an option to change their name. Nah,
man. Here's some more dynamic themes, bro. I know you want that. Yeah, man. That software stability, bro. We lit. We so lit. Anyways, make sure y'all go ahead and press that like button. I'm over here pulling a Broken Games HD. All those likes really do help us out in our goal of, I don't know, spreading the podcast full of debauchery. So make sure y'all do that. Leave a like, share it on Twitter, Facebook, all those good places. And yeah, let's get to these topics for this week. So this is a pretty scattered week. As y'all know, we're still trying to get everything together as far as like segments and arranging everything. So bear with us. We're just going to be spitballing, shooting from the hip on what we're going to discuss. We have a couple of things lined up, so we might as well just go straight into it. So, in no shocker to anybody, especially if you've been, and this is really rare, if you've been outside, Pokemon Go is a big success.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean? Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, it is. It is, but things are changing.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Tides are turning.
The tides are turning? Oh, snap. So, Tundex, you want to walk us into this first topic, my friend?
All right, sure. So, as Mr. NeoGameSpark was saying, Pokemon Go has been a very, I'll say it's a great game. It's still in the making because Niantic, they were not expecting millions and millions and millions of people to play. So, yeah, servers were crap, as everybody knows. You played it. Servers are crap. Tracking stopped working, and all that stuff. So Pokemon Go started to thrive and flourish, and people were doing great. They made a bunch of money. Then the server started crashing, and they turned off the 3-foot, the little tracking stuff, so you couldn't track Pokemon. That pissed people off. And all the while, with all the problems happening, Niantic has been very tight-lipped and not saying anything to anyone about what's happening and why things are being taken away, and so on and so forth. So here recently, on our last update, they removed tracking altogether and got rid of the third-party third-party tracking sites, which pissed off everyone because let's say you have a Charizard show up on your nearby, you can't track it. You just know it's somewhere, and you have to go walking around aimlessly to try to find it.
And you're on
So,
a timer the entire time because it's gonna
mhm,
disappear.
yeah. So me being somebody who plays Pokemon Go, not super actively, but I play it, I understand the concern of people being mad that tracking doesn't work and stuff like that, and they took away the third party tracking, but people are becoming really entitled punks, if you ask me, because they're whining and complaining and getting mad and leaving bad reviews and trying to say that Niantic is doing stuff. I think that there are people trying to say that Niantic is breaking the Google terms of services by not sending their emails to a inactive account, but they actually have like a on their website you can go and send complaints and everything there. But people are pissed off that, for instance, if you've played the 3-step glitch, that's what they called it. It had the 3 footsteps under your Pokemon, and it's supposed to go from 3 to 2 to 1, and then you're there with your Pokemon. You found it. Yay. It wasn't working at all. So they decided to take that away completely so they could work on it and make it better. So people are whining and complaining that they took away a feature that wasn't working to make it better. And it's, I don't know, people are annoying me with that. How do y'all feel about that?
Really, my biggest problem is that, like, even though it's not working, is they're not telling anyone. Like, is it like for like a while, people were like, are they even going to add the 3 footsteps back? And when they made a
Yeah.
statement, like, it wasn't even clear if they were or not. It's like, come on, just at least say something. Like, start a Twitter account, like literally anyone, please.
I think they just hired a PR guy, so that is something they were definitely lacking.
Yeah.
And being very tight-lipped and not talking about stuff, so that definitely hurt them a lot. But at the same time, people being entitled brats isn't helping anything either.
Yeah, I think what the biggest problem is I mean, as y'all know, I'm not big into the Pokemon Go phenomenon as much as most. I mean, for clarification, y'all, I just hit level 5, and I've been playing it probably more the past week or so since it's been out. But yeah, this whole thing with Niantic, I think the biggest problem is, like Tundex over here said, they were just completely overwhelmed from the get-go. I mean, this was a very, very, very small company, and even with a big license like Pokemon, I don't think they really anticipated like how big of a juggernaut it would become. I mean, for Christ's sake, they just hired a PR guy, so probably the concept of social media to them in 2016, as weird as that sounds, the concept of social media to an app developer was probably foreign. You know, they probably didn't realize they would have to have people there responding to complaints. They didn't realize that they would be having so many issues. So on some level, I'm not attached to this whole thing because I don't really care much for Pokemon Go, but I can sort of see where people are coming from who are just tired of hearing people complain, considering, like, if this was somebody like, let's say, EA or Ubisoft or like one of these bigger companies who had like all this financial backing
or
Nintendo, yeah, who employed like millions upon millions of people to work on stuff like this, I can understand that being a valid complaint. But what people don't understand is that Nintendo is not making this game.
Stockholders didn't think that either.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. We can talk about that for a little bit. How everyone was saying,
yeah, when the stocks they went up, and then they're like, "Oh, Nintendo doesn't make it," went right back down.
What are y'all Nintendo haters say? Oh,
like the thing that gets me though is when Nintendo and they see that they're having all these issues with servers and everything else, you would think that they would be like, "Hey, that's our." Well, kind of our brand. That's us, you know, that's our stuff. Our name is kind of on this too. So we should probably try to make sure things are done the right way and send them some people to help them, send them some money. But no, but what am I saying? Nintendo helping with servers? Nintendo doesn't do online. I'm sorry. Somebody else take over. My bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nintendo, as much as people like to associate Nintendo with Pokemon, I mean, they hold a very, very low stake in this. And I think they don't even make 10% of the profit on this game, or do they? Or is it 1/3 of the profit, or not even 10%? I've heard conflicting reports.
It's low.
It's pretty low though.
Okay,
because it's Niantic and Game Freak that are doing everything.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. But again, not trying to make this a Nintendo issue. Had it been Nintendo, and they were actually in the right mindset, I probably would have sent some support over to them to help them stabilize things and establish like a PR, maybe work with Nintendo. I think that would have been a better thing to do. But as far as that goes, I mean, it's the internet, it's gaming. People are going to complain. So long as like they're actually fixing things long term, I don't mind certain things getting removed or changed, because if it's going to better the game. And like the one thing I never understood is why people get mad that they penalize cheaters. That really never made sense to me.
Yeah, like that was something that got to
People
me
got
too.
mad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Articuno thing getting taken away.
Well, I don't think they knew that they hacked it into the game.
Yeah, but still, people like they took it away, blah blah blah. It wasn't. They didn't release it yet.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course
not
they took
ready.
it away. So I don't know. People are they're up with their pitchforks, the torches and pitchforks at Niantic right now, and I'm like, guys, just chill. Just chill. They're getting better. Let them do their job, and they're not talking much because they didn't have a PR guy, and they're working on the freaking game to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
So-
agree this November we should all Pokemon Go to the polls, all right?
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that happened. But yeah, so Pokemon Go, I'm sure y'all are playing it. I read something that 75 million people have downloaded the game, so that's
I mean, I don't even know why we're doing this. Literally everyone's played this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it
seriously.
makes no sense to say, have y'all played Pokemon Go? I mean,
Of course.
yeah, for reals. Anyways, moving away from Pokemon Go, but still keeping in the realm of Nintendo, we got some more. I mean, it's weird because you say rumors, but the more and more you hear about this, the more it sounds.
I think this is a leak.
Yeah, like
maybe.
actual factual leak. Let's talk about the Nintendo NX, and we are going to let Ryan open up this discussion.
Nintendo NX is going to be allegedly a portable console. It's like a reverse Wii U, where instead of you hook it up to the TV and it beams to your mobile tablet thing abomination, you have a mobile tablet abomination that beams to your TV. That is supposed to be roughly the strength of an Xbox One. And it sounds cool. You know, their handhelds seem to be doing good. Don't know how much it's going to cost. That's the biggest. You know what? That's going to be the biggest issue with the NX is how much this thing costs. Because if they like market it as a 4DS that beams to your TV, I think this thing could be really successful.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like $400, $500,
Yeah, what I'm thinking from what I've been reading, the reports and the specs, I don't put too much stock in like specs because they, like, you heard different reports about the PS4 and Xbox
Yeah.
One, how they were using like 4 gigs of RAM and all
you
that.
got to use a general sense though.
Yeah, so like let's say they actually are using what was it, the Tegra.
Nvidia, which is actually kind of weird. Don't most consoles use AMD?
Yeah, most consoles use AMD, and I thought they were going to do the hybrid thing. But if it is going for what we're seeing, I can definitely see Nintendo gearing more towards the mobile side of things as opposed to a traditional console, because let's be honest, their consoles have been in decline since the N64. Like
The
Wii
Wii was what we call I don't know what do you call it? It's like a one-off. It's like
the Wii was the one off. Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
a lucky break. That's what it
yeah,
was.
it was a really lucky break. It was a good lucky break, but it's just like the one-off out of 4. It's like a 25% of their consoles have been failures technically.
Yeah, and if you look at the success of the Wii, I mean, like, let's not get triggered here, people. The only reason that was a success was because it appealed to the soccer moms, it appealed to the grandmas, and what did you see like 2-3 years later? It was holed up in the attic, it was put in the freaking closet collecting dust.
The dust.
Yeah, I mean, people bought the Wii because it was like something that had never been done before, and to their credit, Nintendo capitalized on that. But what people really don't notice,
And it had some good games. It did have some good games.
oh yeah,
It had some great games.
it
man.
had great games, but what people don't notice is that the Wii, for all intents and purposes, as far as like appealing to the mass market, it was dead after 2010. I mean, look at something like Zelda Skyward Sword. You know, Zelda's a premier title for Nintendo, and that game couldn't even outsell like IPs that were started that generation on PS3 and 360.
On a console with 100 million out there, or like close to it.
It only did, I think, like 4 or 5 million. So while a lot of people bought the Wii, the attach rate for games was pretty low. But when you look at it realistically, like you compare with other Nintendo consoles, it makes sense because Nintendo consoles have been on a downward spiral for 20 years now. And I think that's something that Nintendo is trying to figure out because they are focusing more on their mobile. Like the 3DS is a big success, albeit not as big as the Nintendo DS, but people obviously still buy the console. They still buy games for it. Now, here's the issue I'm having. Like, I'm all for this hybrid console, this, plug and play on the big screen, something like a Chromecast type thing. But if this thing, when you're taking it out and about, is not up to like the standards, which Nintendo platforms really aren't, I don't really see this thing kicking off. Like, if this thing doesn't even have basic messaging features and, crazy stuff like that. I mean, look at that Nintendo...
Or cross-buy.
Oh, yeah.
Please. I mean... Don't make me buy Mario 1 again. Don't make me do it. I'm not going to do it, but don't make me.
Get ready for the Nintendo NX port of Super Mario World 3!
And don't reset the Virtual Console. Why did they reset the Virtual Console when the Wii U came out?
That's the thing.
They had so much, and then they reset it. So you can still play it on the Wii.
But you have to go on the Wii
U.
Oh.
It's Nintendo, like, for all the, like, damage... Let's be honest here. Everybody gives Nintendo a lot of damage control. Like, when people say that one game at E3... made Nintendo win, that's a lot of damage control. Nintendo is not a forward-thinking company at all. They're just trying to go for what's the next big craze. Like, Microsoft, Sony, they understand, like, what features you need in your day-to-day life. They understand that, it's the little things that matter more than anything. With Nintendo, it's like, we'll give you one game, and, you want features, you want notifications, you want anything resembling a modern day device in 2016, 2017, screw you.
Nah, man.
They want to tell people what they want.
Exactly.
Star Fox is good. You just have to play it more.
You just have to play it for 20 hours.
Yeah.
You're not a real gamer if you don't get used to the controls of Star Fox Zero.
I'm a hardcore mature gamer, and I have a grown man system that I stand beside and I back.
Oh, God, I haven't heard that in a long time.
But yeah, I mean, it's... like, everybody wants Nintendo to be good, but if this thing comes out and it's confusing and it's lacking features and it's lacking games, I'm tired. I'm tired of people having to sit here and say that this is fine, this is okay, this is great.
They have Amiibo. It's fantastic.
Oh, God.
More Amiibos are coming out this year than dang Wii U games.
The Cloud Amiibo is going to save the Nintendo NX.
Is there really a Cloud Amiibo?
Yeah, they announced it like half a year ago.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, he was in Smash. All Smash characters
All
again.
Smash characters.
Oh, okay. Did they release the Bayonetta Amiibo yet?
No, he's coming out with Cloud.
With Cloud.
Oh.
Or she.
So why are we announcing Amiibos 8 months out?
Because we got to make room for the Squid Sisters.
Oh, God.
Well, there you go. Yeah, but I mean, it's like maybe they'll surprise us, maybe they won't. I am gonna sit here and wait to see what they do, but I don't like my expectations just aren't there. Like y'all said, this is the same company who in 2013 was not prepared for high def development. It's just like what?
Now, one thing that I heard with Zelda and the reason that they're taking so long to do this, they've said that. I've heard rumors saying that they're working on this engine so that instead of starting brand new every single time with every game they make, they'll have a baseline engine, instead of using something like Unreal.
Oh my God, so they're just learning about this in 2000? Oh my God.
That's what I've heard. That's what people have said. I'm not sure.
Even Square Enix bit the bullet and decided to use Unreal 4. But
I'm like, you have Unreal 4 out there for anyone to use.
But they don't want to pay the 10% royalty fee.
Wait. No, but this is the thing I don't understand. Naughty Dog made their own primary engine for Uncharted, and I think they used that for The Last of Us. They created that engine in 2007. Are you telling me Nintendo's just realizing that, hey, if we make an engine, we don't have to make another engine? Oh, God.
I mean, if you notice, a lot of their games, they look completely different.
If we reuse the same engine, it's not intuitive enough. It's not innovative enough if we don't remake an entire engine.
Wow. Okay, but anyway, moving away from Nintendo NX, and we'll talk about that more when they announce whenever they're going to talk about it.
When they announce anything.
Yeah.
You mean like they should have 2 months ago?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but don't say that. They're smart for skipping E3.
They're too smart. They're ahead of the
No,
curve.
they just want to make sure that people don't copy off of them, even
Can we
though
talk
the
about
other
that?
consoles,
Oh
Like,
yeah.
the other developers think that they're completely irrelevant. Why are they
copy
going to
their
look at Nintendo?
ideas. First
Seriously.
of all, how could you even copy something like that with what? Oh, we can't give them that 2 month buffer that we're going to have between now and September. We can't let them make an entire new piece of hardware with what? What does that even
Oh,
mean? What are they talking about?
here's the thing that I'm confused at. Like, you hear Nintendo say that we don't want them. We're afraid of imitators, but I'm just sitting here and I'm like, who's trying to imitate you? Like, you were the ones who's trying to imitate people nowadays. Like, what? Didn't they say like VR was irrelevant for
That's
And
gaming?
now they're researching it.
And now they're
That's like Meek
researching.
Mill saying that he doesn't want Drake to imitate him.
Oh God. Yo,
And
speaking
now,
speaking of Meek,
before anybody says that,
Zack Snyder doesn't want Christopher Nolan to imitate him.
well, what, make it a good Batman movie?
Jeez.
everybody imitated Nintendo. Yeah, but now that's done. That was with the gimmick of the Wii, and that's it.
And to be fair, what, PlayStation Move failed, Kinect
Yeah, it was
is
a
irrelevant
bomb.
now.
Yeah.
It's like Nintendo, when people imitated them, they didn't really get too much out of it, bruh. Anyways, but moving away from that, actually, we could have talked about this when we were in Pokemon Go. You kept it topical, and I'm gonna leave this to y'all, considering that I really have no interest in it whatsoever. I was about to say X and Y. Pokemon Sun and Moon had a new trailer that revealed a lot of new stuff. Y'all, what do y'all think about this?
Ryan, don't talk yet. I'll speak first.
Oh wow,
Because I already know where you're gonna go.
he straight up said, "Shut up, boy."
So, okay, the new trailer for me, been a Pokemon fan. I think we all have since the beginning. And it's been a lot of the same. This one seems to be changing up a lot of stuff. They have a lot of the old Pokemon who have new looks and new abilities, which is kind of cool. And one of them in particular is just like, what the hell is that? But I'm not going to get on that just yet. And I noticed something about it, Ryan, that I don't agree with. But they added the new Pokemon. It doesn't look like they're going to have traditional gyms. Just a lot of different things.
They might
have
not
like
even have
super
megas.
moves. Why do you keep saying that? They're not going to get rid of megas.
I mean, all right, well, whatever.
Yes, they don't have the bracelet on or whatever, but they are not going to get rid of that, bro.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know so, but like, you could make an argument for it.
They're not getting rid of megas. That would be the dumbest thing. And if it was just Nintendo who made it, yes, maybe. But if this is Game Freak, they're not that stupid. Now, the one that everybody saw is the long neck Executor.
Executower
looks so stupid. And did you know he's a dragon type?
Wait, what?
You didn't
It's
know that?
grass dragon.
It's like based on like a palm tree that's like called the dragon palm tree or some
Oh,
shit.
wow.
And it's a dragon type.
It's grass and dragon. I'm like, what?
Charizard
What
ain't,
is
but
Charizard,
Executor
I
is.
feel so bad for my dude Charizard, bro.
He's
He's
more of a dragon than Charizard.
bro. I feel like Charizard right now is Leonardo DiCaprio at the Oscars every time.
Oh my god. Okay, Ryan, go ahead.
I mean, Executower, we covered that. I mean, what's with the new Alola forums? Like, it doesn't. My problem is, I'm like thinking ahead maybe, and when I shouldn't be. Like, how are you going to get these Pokemon in a new region when you're not in Alola? Right? Like, I don't know. I don't know if getting rid of gyms is a good or a bad idea. Pokemon is getting like kind of stale. Like X and Y are like I didn't like them that much. I thought they were okay. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were kind of shitty remakes because they didn't have the Battle Frontier in them. I mean, it is getting kind of boring. Maybe it'll be good or not. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I play the game.
Yeah, very true on that. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I am. It seems that they are changing.
I don't like to be realistic. Only 25% of the new Pokemon they show look good.
No,
Like
I'm not gonna lie. The Pokemon look like crap. They look ugly.
They all look like the beginning Pokemon that you see in Route 2, and then you never see it for the rest of the game. Like the fucking cutie fly, or the bracelet Pokemon. Like, come on.
The bracelet.
The bracelet.
I died when I saw that.
Please. I mean, though, other than that, it looks cool. It's going to be fun to explore Hawaii, hopefully. I'm excited.
Alola? Not
Hello.
Hawaii.
Stop. Don't correct me.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Chris, you're not getting them, are you?
I mean, I'll see if Best Buy has like a deal going on.
I mean,
maybe.
they always have a deal going on with that Gamers Club Unlocked.
Hey, it's true. This is very true. I mean, I'm just like I told y'all, I lost all appeal for Pokemon. I'm not into Pokemon like I used to be. And just for clarification, for y'all to know how much I'm not into it anymore, I still haven't beat Pokemon Y.
Yeah, that was funny. The times in the vlogs that you put up, like, yeah, I'm here playing Pokemon, trying to get through it. You played for like 10 minutes and never played again.
Literally,
my boy Lucario.
That's the part that they don't
go
know.
to my adventure with him.
yeah, literally. That's it, boy. That's it. I'll still change my profile picture every December though. So there's that. Anyways, moving away from Pokemon, and I think that's all the Nintendo related news nowadays. Well, it's just Pokemon. Nintendo doesn't give out news.
Nintendo doesn't talk about anything.
Let's go into let's talk about Final Fantasy 15 though.
Oh, do we have to?
Yeah, we have to, bro. It's coming out in a month and a half, dude.
Oh god, it is.
I've been hearing about this game for 10 years, and 2 months before it comes out, they give us a season pass.
Yeah. So for y'all who didn't know, Final Fantasy 15 officially has a season pass, a Japanese RPG season pass confirmed. Which honestly, in this day and age, it's not surprising, but I think it's funny that a game that's been in development for 10 long years, they're thinking of doing DLC for. I just find that hilarious, bro.
What if they had it planned the entire time?
Oh my god.
And this brings a good question too. For this, is it the Platinum Edition or whatever it is?
No,
People are gonna get the.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait, this isn't going to be included in the special editions.
If you paid $279 plus $40 for day one shipping for that Sasuke Uchiha statue edition of Final Fantasy 15, you do not get the season pass. You still have to shell out another $25 to get the full game, even if you spent $310.
Oh my god. Are you? Yo, maybe. Oh my god, dude. Did they say what's included in the season pass though?
Oh yeah, they did. It's only. Let me get you two talk. I'll get the list.
Oh god, because I was thinking. Well, not I was thinking. My boy Bobby was saying that if they do the DLC like the Witcher 3.
Didn't he like 13 as well?
He did like 13.
Okay, enough said.
All right. Well.
Yeah, he said that. Well, if they do it like Witcher 3 and it's actual full expansions, I could see it working. And I'm just like,
oh Jesus Christ! All right, All right, here's the list of DLC.
All right, go.
DLC number 1, Booster Pack.
What?
Booster Pack.
I don't
Wait,
know, man.
is that for that little game? The little. Remember the game within the game?
Yeah. The thing they put on that they dared put on stage. That
You mean-
thing?
Is that going to be an app too? That's right.
All right. DLC Pack 2, Episode Gladius. DLC 3, Holiday Pack. Those things that are usually free. DLC 4, Episode Ignis. DLC 5, Episode Prompto. DLC 6, vaguely named Expansion Pack.
These don't sound like expansions. These sound like missions.
Costume packs and missions.
Well, only one of them is an expansion pack. How big the expansion is.
Oh,
remains to be seen.
Wow. I don't even know how this game is gonna turn
And then
out.
eventually released the deluxe edition DLC on the store.
Oh, okay. All right. This is I was gonna get the Steelbook special edition, but at this point I'm just like I think I'll just try to get the game as cheap as possible. Like I don't
For $90, a Steelbook and a movie and some cosmetic DLC.
That's a ripoff, man.
Persona 5 put that to shame.
Yo,
So
Persona 5 with the shade, bro.
I'm not a Persona fan. 5 is going to be the first one I'm playing, but just like comparing the two, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
I'm totally using that bag.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You know what I used to use? I used to use the Sly Cooper bag that came. Well, Sly Cooper bag.
Infamous
wow.
2.
Infamous 2. Yeah, Cole McGrath's bag.
Yeah, my brother got that.
And then it caught mold and I had to throw it out, unfortunately.
Oh, it caught mold.
It caught mold.
It caught mold.
It sounds like you weren't involved in this.
I wasn't, obviously. I'm still here.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Final Fantasy 15 comes out September 15th. Same day as Luke Cage, so you know what I'm going to be doing that day. Let's go, Luke Cage!
I really hope that someone data mines the disc and it's all there day one.
I really hope so, too.
The ultimate L. I mean, this might be the end of Final Fantasy if this game doesn't do well.
Well, isn't that what the dude said? If the game flops, they got to, like, reconsider things again?
Yeah. Maybe we should make a remake, only one game and not 3.
Episodic remake.
Oh, God. Well, that's the crazy thing, though. At this point, Square has, like, either remade, retouched, or ported every single game in their catalog when you think about it.
Not Tactics. Did they do Tactics?
Yes.
I think
More
they
the
did.
Lions, I guess.
Yeah.
They put it on the
ESP.
PSP and stuff, and I think they upped it a little bit from there. So yeah, and Tactics Advance, they did that too.
Can we get a new Tactics, though?
No.
Seriously.
You could get I Am Setsuna.
You know what we can get? We can get another Crystal Chronicles.
Oh, Jesus
a
Christ.
good one.
Bro,
Man, I'm still sad. I was so hype on
You're going to get Advent Children
for the
2
Crystal
before you get
Bears.
Crystal Chronicles.
what are
I
they going
was
to do
so
with Advent
happy.
Children
I
2?
Do y'all remember
Cloud's
that game?
Wait,
Cloud's going to get a damage.
Crystal Chronicles? Yeah, it had the ugly-ass characters.
Cloud's going to come
no.
out with a damage tattoo on his forehead.
I'm talking about Crystal Chronicles, the Crystal Bears, the one that was only on the Wii.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that game.
No.
I was
game
so
bombed.
excited for that game, and
You
then
were
I got
excited
it.
for it?
What?
Shame on you.
I didn't. I thought it was gonna be a regular game, and then I got it. It's like, what the hell is this?
They
piece
let
of
you
shit?
near children? To the school?
It was awful, man.
Yo.
I've never taken a game back that I bought new. I took it back. Like I don't.
Bro.
Question, are y'all going to get Xenoverse 2?
I have to see because from what I've seen, it doesn't look too appealing compared to the first. I'll probably wait for it to drop in price, though.
I have the
I
collector's
think-
edition pre-ordered, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get it.
Amazon Life.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the combat. The combat wasn't fun.
Yeah, it needs to
and
be
I
fixed.
stopped playing Xenoverse.
needs
So
to be
if they fix it, sure. If
It needs
not,
to make that Budokai Tenkaichi 1 to 2 gap.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
Seriously.
it was so good, and then they're like, "Up, we're gonna change it." They have the Nintendo syndrome. They get
Oh.
something good and they change it every time.
I mean, coming off of Connect, the Dragon Ball Connect game, let's...
Well, I mean, I think part of the reason is also the fans don't know what they want. They want a game that's like Budokai 3 fighting, then go into Tenkaichi in the air, then have like an open world RPG element like sagas and weird shit.
Oh,
So
God.
yeah.
That game. I repressed that. I repressed that.
Yeah, you repress it deep down. You know what else you need to repress? You know what else you need to repress? I'll give you a hint.
Oh, no.
Let's
Stop.
talk about it.
Now,
I mean-
see, this dude, Chris hadn't even seen it. If you don't know what that was, if you watched the Sonic 25th anniversary, was it the Sonic 25th party? Is that what it was?
It's 25th, like, suicide call. I don't know, man. It's bad.
That was the most horrible stream I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so bad. How did they do it that bad? How?
Like, half of the stream, you heard this infernal buzzing the whole time.
My
You could
favorite part
hear
is that they tried to stop it. You could hear them unplugging stuff and plugging stuff back in, but it didn't go away. It didn't go away.
And
It's
the
still in
what?
my head.
The 15 minutes of silence when the guy was talking, when he was actually talking about something, you're like, you really don't want to know what we're talking about? Well, we're going to tell you about our new game. Vroom. Silence. Silence for like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
But the best
they played
part,
the trailer twice.
they played the trailer more than twice.
Yeah,
The
like
trailer's
for
played, like,
reference, y'all, for those who are watching, I was actually out and about when this stream went on, and I thought that by the time I got home it'd be over. But literally, they were giving me the
ended.
play-by-play, and didn't this thing go on for like 3 hours?
3
It
hours.
was... Oh.
I just know in our group chat, it blew up right before we started talking. Me and Ryan did right before Chris left, And when Chris was out, he looked at it. He was like, "Holy crap! What happened?"
Did someone die?
It was so bad, man.
Then Crush 40 came on and made me not like the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
Whoa!
The dude just grabbed the mic and screamed into it.
And the thing that got me is like, okay, he kept holding the mic out to the audience, trying to get them to sing. Like, dude, no, you sing. You don't even know the lyrics. And
He
we
didn't
don't
know
know
the
the lyrics of
lyrics.
these obscure songs.
Yo, what?
Yes. Like I said, Chris, you have to. We need to find a highlights version of it, and you need to see some of this stuff.
I think Jim Sterling did
Jim
one.
Sterling did God's work and made a highlights video, but he like stopped like recording it, like, and shit still happened afterwards.
Whoa.
So
It was like there was one part where it's like the guitarist is Japanese and the singer's like this like obnoxious American dude, and he's like, "Oh, give it up for June, whatever his name, I forgot his name. He came in all the way from Japan today, and he only had one piece of sushi, so he's really running on empty."
Well,
It's
that ain't kind of racist, but okay.
like please.
yeah, he kept saying stuff like that. Man.
It didn't end. It didn't end. It just kept getting worse. And then the entire time, there's this vague promise. It's like, "Oh, stick around to the end. Stick around to the end." And then they showed the Sonic Generations 2 trailer, which isn't called Generations 2.
It's Sonic New Age Project 17.
How funny would it be if, like, when they name it, it's called Generations 2?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
And the thing about it too is like they did all this stuff and hyped it all up, and then what did they show us?
A CG trailer.
A CG trailer.
But no, okay, I need to talk about this because, like, I saw people saying that, oh, this stream is great. Like, I love what they're doing. This is a celebration for all things Sonic for 25 years.
That.
And I'm like,
no one said that.
Yes, people said that. There are people on my list.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say you probably saw the people on Twitter who were actually there. Never mind.
Wait, people at the event actually said this is great. Yo, I gotta.
I think they gave out free drinks.
Oh,
The people.
okay.
What I'm.
Okay.
No, they didn't give out. It was the Totino's rolls.
Oh, it was fun. I forgot. There's so many layers to this
Microwave
stream. You forget
rolls?
about it, dude. It was sponsored by Tostitos, but it's like it was so obnoxious. It was like in the corner for half the time. There was like a big Tostitos logo, and they had like a segment where they're like, "Let's see how many Tostitos we can eat in like a minute."
What the fuck?
It was like a
What is
Tostitos
this
Sonic
stream?
stream.
What is this stream?
This is what we were dying through, man. It was
feel
like some kind of weird nacho flavor or something. I don't know.
I feel like I have to watch this now.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying for a
I've been
month.
telling you this the whole time. You need to watch this.
Okay, I'll ask the audience. Hey, audience, should I watch this stream? Should I? Because this sounds amazing and horrible, and I'll probably die.
How was it this bad?
The Crush 40 thing. Just
We
kept
didn't talk
going.
about the DJs at the beginning.
Oh God, the DJs and the dancing. The
I'm
dancing
scared
mascot
now,
Sonic.
dude.
Oh
So
my God. It was awful.
Mighty Number 9 should have tweeted out, and like, it's not so easy, is it? Like, it was.
That's so easy. Wow.
And let's not
Wow.
forget the crossover. They did announce a crossover there too.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ! It doesn't end.
Y'all are
Hello
scaring me
Kitty
now.
X Sonic.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yay.
They're making Hello Kitty branded, no Sonic branded Hello Kitty shit.
Yay.
And what was the other thing? The car. They have a car too. Like
Oh,
Square
they do.
Enix.
There definitely is layers to this shit.
They have a fucking car.
So
Did they watched Uncovered stream and be like, that car? We need to make our own.
they
We
were,
gotta
you
go
know what,
fast
they probably were.
IRL.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Kingdom Hearts shills who were like, "Oh, we need Kingdom Hearts Uncovered." They was like, "Well, we're doing a Sonic stream. All right, let's do this." I wouldn't be
Well,
surprised.
You got one. Cody said yes. You need to watch it, Chris.
Cody says, "Yes, you gotta watch it." Oh, dang it! I guess I
There's
have
a
to do it.
fucking car. Why
What-
is there a car?
One like, and I'll watch the Sonic stream. All right, say no more, fam. Okay. Before we get too far into that, we need to talk about the two notable things that they announced. Number
We already
one,
talked about one.
yeah, another one, Sonic Mania, which is what, a Redux?
It's like they're remaking.
It's a remix.
It's like yeah, it's not Sonic 4, but it's not a remake.
So it's
Somewhere
like
in between.
Redux.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
good
old
though.
levels with new parts like, oh, you're in Green Hill Zone,
But there's
there's
also
a
new
cave
levels.
over there. And yeah, there are new levels too.
And you know what's the best? It looks like the first good 2D Sonic game in over 20 years, and it's not even being made by Sega.
Wow.
It's made
Really?
by it's some dude named Christian Whitehead who like made the Sonic mobile ports.
Wow.
Like apparently it's good. I don't know. Like the live stream just sucked all the hype out of literally anything that was announced.
Now I'm curious. Like, I like this is where I keep going back and forth to people. I don't see how anyone can be a fan of Sonic after watching that stream and then coming out of it, you get a Redux and then a sequel,
CG trailer.
a CG trailer for a sequel for a game that came out 5 years ago that doesn't have a name.
And then, if it is actually Generations, it's gonna be another Redux. That's it.
Oh,
One
true.
notable
It's not even an original
thing.
game.
One notable thing is that during the Q&A, they asked, "Are you going to make Sonic Adventure 3?" And he said, "Not at the moment." And then the crowd booed him. Like the entire crowd just fucking violated him. And he said,
like-
"But we're into it in the future."
Wait, wow, that's actually a pretty concrete answer.
Yeah.
So
It's like we know about your excitement for it, but there's no plans of
Please understand.
please
Please understand moment.
Yeah, boy.
But it sounded like they're going to, and maybe getting booed by a crowd of people. Like, maybe we should do this.
Maybe we should give the people what they want. But
I'm gonna speak of my unpopular opinion of that whole situation. I personally do not want a Sonic Adventure 3 if
Should we go
it
to
is
the next
done
topic?
the
before we
same
break it
way that Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were, because I just feel
Excuse
like
me,
1 and 2. Let me finish. Sonic Adventure 1, if you go back and play it right now, it did not age well. Neither did Sonic Adventure 2. At the time, yes, they were innovative games. They were fun. When you played the Sonic levels, everything else was crap. Let's just be honest. And how I feel about Sonic Adventure, me personally, I think that they could take some concepts of Sonic Heroes. I know you don't like Sonic Heroes. I don't want it to be just like it, but
That game
Where
is
you
awful.
could-
That's the first game that ever disappointed me. I want you to know that.
Wow. Wait, so weren't you like
Wait,
how old were you when you played that?
Dude, that's a deep cut Sonic Heroes. Like, Jesus Christ.
So wait, you
Like-
were probably not even 10 when that came out.
I was in first grade.
Oh, you poor soul.
that's bad.
I was so
But-
excited. And I didn't like it, and I didn't know why until years later.
Wait, how did you feel when the main title screen popped up and it looked all happy and it was Sonic Heroes?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But my thing is, like, I feel like they could really play on this adventure thing
Oh,
and have the different characters and do their own special abilities. You have them all and just switch out and do it, but not in the Sonic Heroes sense where it was done
Yeah.
poorly. They really need to flesh it out and do it right and focus on 3 characters that play basically the same but have their own different abilities, as opposed to, we're going to give you a fishing simulator and a hide and seek
God.
and
I perfected
Treasure
Sonic
hunting.
Adventure 1 so much. I got good at the big segments. I'm probably the only person in the world who could play those levels consistently.
You mean the
So, yeah.
Chaos Emeralds?
That's my thing. If Sonic Adventure is done in the same way they've done 1 and 2, where we gotta add all the extra characters and give them different gameplay, blah, blah. Everybody plays Sonic for Sonic. Stop giving us other stuff than Sonic.
Remember the car sequence in Sonic Adventure 2?
God.
The car that didn't turn when it didn't feel like it. Just
No, they didn't turn, but they did their head. They moved their head. That's all they did.
Jesus Christ.
So that's my thing. Adventure 1 and 2, they're really not that good at games. It's all nostalgia. That's really it.
no.
They're not that good.
Those soundtracks are bomb.
Oh, no, I'm not going to deny that fact.
Those
Oh,
soundtracks literally carry those games.
Ryan, the type of dude to watch Suicide Squad for the soundtrack.
You know, like a. God, don't
Yeah,
even
you
talk
see,
about that
there you
fucking-
go. There you go. You see?
Stop.
There you go.
Stop. They had a Panic at the Disco remake of Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't want to talk about it.
Done.
See, Ali said it right. He said Sonic Heroes was fun when I was like 5, not anymore. It's nostalgia. That's what keeps these Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 alive. If you play them right now,
I did play it recently.
other than
one.
the Sonic levels,
I-
you'll kind of like, ugh.
I I perfected both those games.
I perfected Adventure 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played the crap
It's a
out of
struggle.
that game.
It's such a
I
struggle.
loved it.
No, like let's be
Oh.
real. Let's be real. Let's be real. People only want Sonic Adventure 3 because they need their daycare simulator. Let's be real.
People
They
do
want their
no,
Chow
dude.
Garden.
People
That's
want
it.
Chow's bad.
Yo, Chow Garden was fun, bro. Like I replayed
Chow
levels
Garden was lit.
just to get stuff from my chows,
It
Yeah,
really
that's
was.
and then
Chow
one of my
Garden-
chows died, and I was like, oh shit.
good. You're a bad parent.
What?
You're like 10 minutes late to the podcast. Like
No.
you don't feed them until 9 o'clock at night. Area.
What?
We need Chow CPS to come and get Chris.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's.
You reminded me of a
wow.
horrible Sim story. We're not going to talk about that. though.
Oh yes, we're gonna talk about that because if we're all exposing bad parenting, what? Tell us the Sim story.
Dark memories.
Tell
The
us the Sim
Sims.
story.
The Sims busting out on the GameCube. I was playing that. It was me and my wife and my kid. And how I had it is they would alternate taking a day off of work to take care of the kid. The wife was trying to cook, and when you make a house on The Sims, you
No,
put
that's
the
sexist,
smoke
but keep
detectors in
going.
it. She was cooking her own breakfast, okay? She was supposed to go to work. That's her
Oh,
doing her
jeez.
thing. Shut up, Ryan. Shut up. Anyways, the thing that happened is when she was cooking, she started a fire, and the smoke alarm was outside. And yeah, my sim woke up, and both of us were freaking out over the fire as the baby was crying in the other room.
I thought you were gonna say crying in the oven.
No. Come on, dude. The baby was crying in the other room. I couldn't control the Sims. Wife caught on fire.
Uninstall.
Wife died. The phone was ringing because I missed work that day. I got fired. Wife died, and CPS took the kid away.
Dang, bro.
So did you like uninstall the game afterwards? Like
I stopped playing. I really did. I never played it again.
They need to
It's
make like a new Sims game that's actually good.
that's like a El Diablo origin story.
Oh my god, it is. Jesus, Jamal, are you sure you all? Wow. Dang.
Yeah, that happened, bro. That happened.
Ooh.
What's next on the chopping block of awful topics I don't want to talk about?
Well, I think we pretty much covered all the topics we wanted to discuss. We discussed Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sun and Moon, the NX rumors, Final Fantasy 15 Season Pass, Sonic 25th, I think. That's pretty much everything for the week. I know
Did
someone...
we want to
someone
talk about Suicide Squad? Are we going to do that?
Nah, I don't
Is
think
this the right place for that?
It ain't really worthy of discussion.
Can we
since-
just talk about how if you are attacking someone for not liking that movie,
Oh, yeah.
you are... Well, first of all, Chris, we can't really say anything. Did you get your check in the mail yet? Because Marvel paid me to say my snarky tweet.
Bro,
I got
like...
$50.
I don't know what kind of shipping Marvel did. Either they used the cheapest one available or they're actually having someone walk across the dang world for this, but I haven't got my check in the mail from Marvel saying that, oh, hey, just trash all the DC movies, bro. We'll give you money. I'm like, ah.
But
Dude,
Neo,
it's super
you
easy.
gotta
Just
stop
make a
being
snarky
so,
tweet and make $100.
being so negative, man.
Oh, yeah,
Stop
let
being so
me,
negative.
I want to, I don't know if they're watching or not. Well, if you are, whatever. Shots
You're about to
fired.
get exposed, whoever you
Yeah,
are.
someone on Twitter, when I was pointing out the fact that the cast members of Suicide Squad were saying that, oh, critics aren't real people. If you hated this movie, you're not a fan, blah, blah, blah. And, I was pointing out why that's BS, and somebody said, Neo, you need to stop spreading negativity. Don't say anything until you've seen the movie. And I'm just sitting here saying, wait a minute. I'm spreading negativity for exposing the characters of the people involved in the movie, yet you're completely fine with DC fans wanting to shut down Rotten Tomatoes over reviews that they don't even do themselves. Like,
For a movie that isn't even out yet.
literally. Did y'all see what they did on IMDb before the movie even came out? They were
Yeah, they got
bumping
it
the
up to like
ratings.
90%.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's never been such a high
You shouldn't be allowed to
discrepancy.
do that before a movie comes out.
You shouldn't, man, and that's why people don't use IMDb, because IMDb you can edit everything. With Rotten Tomatoes is a review aggregator site. The two things you need to understand: it aggregates reviews from all of the top critics, website critics, newspaper critics, what have you, and it pulls them together and gives it an average rating. The rating that you see, the percentage, is not what people thought of the movie. Nobody thinks Suicide Squad is a 1.9 out of 10. The average rating is 4.7. The 26% comes from people overall who approved it. So if you took a tally of people in the room, what they gave the movie, who preferred it or not, that's where you come from. Likewise, the audience score runs by a similar thing, with the exception being that you can actually edit the score itself. But yeah, that's literally it. I don't see why people are getting all bent out of shape. If you liked the movie, you liked it, sure, but don't tell people that, oh, we need to shut down here. Nobody's critical.
I also don't want to spoil a surprise, but go look up who is a part owner of Rotten Tomatoes, and then come back to Facebook.
Literally, like, don't
Like, we're not going to spoil who. It's a good one.
Yeah,
It's a good joke.
it is.
But,
It's
Funny joke.
It's a killing joke. I'll say that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
But just go look up who owns Rotten Tomatoes,
yeah, and
then you can take that L on the way out.
Let's also not forget the fact that had these movies been getting 9 out of 10s and 95% approval on Rotten Tomatoes, they wouldn't be talking. But that's beyond my pedigree of discussion. There was someone in the comments who wanted us to talk about something that, speaking of retro things and reduxes, the NES 2K16. Yay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy, I get to buy Mario 1 again.
The thing that has a better quality than the current Wii U Virtual Console.
So, are you telling me that it's going to be shipping with more games than what the Wii U Virtual Console shipping with?
Is that true?
I don't think it has more.
But the games that it does,
the selection is actually pretty good
compared to the Wii U Virtual Console. So, does it have games that the Wii U Virtual Console doesn't have?
Does the Wii Virtual Console have Final Fantasy 1?
Oh gosh.
I don't think so, honestly. I could be wrong.
Now, can we talk
So how
about...
are they gonna keep charging like $5 for NES game after this on the Wii console?
Can we talk about how you could buy Final Fantasy VII in 2009 on the PSP, play it on your PS3, play it on your Vita.
Right.
You can still do that and not have to rebuy it. Yeah. Can we talk about how when it came to PS4, you got updated resolution, you got trophies, you got all those things. You know what actually comes with like a Redux, the works, But
an option to speed everything up by 3 times, so you don't have to waste your entire life grinding.
But guys, you don't talk about Nintendo, because when you are getting the Wii U version of the game that you already own, you can now play it on your gamepad.
Is that a thing that people are saying?
Seriously, that's why you have to pay the extra money. So you.
That's like saying, guys, the PS4 games are great. It's a great value. You can play them on your PS4 controller.
Oh god.
You can use the tablet. So yeah, you got to pay extra for that tablet support, bruh.
Yay.
God,
you got to pay extra not to jump to the Wii menu and just play it.
How do people say this?
They do, bro. They say it. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Anyways, I think it's about time that we wrap up this episode of Hunt the Truth. I want to say thank you so much to my stalwart companions, Ryan and Tundex.
Yep. Anytime.
Man, always fun.
And if y'all haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. Let us know what you guys think of the podcast. Also, I want to get y'all's feedback on this. Would you be interested in us uploading the podcast to like SoundCloud or to like Google Play or any other websites that you guys would use? Because I know,
Mom, I'm on iTunes.
Yeah, on iTunes and all that. Because I know some people don't like to use YouTube when they're out and about, battery reasons, data reasons, and all that.
You better sub for that NX reveal episode. Boy, is it going to be good.
Like that. Honestly, depending on how Nintendo goes about it, if they're going to do a live stream or whatever, we'll try our best, if possible, if the universe and all the stars align, probably try to do it live. I'm not saying we will, but if it does, yes. If not, that video is coming.
Hopefully, it'll be in the evening where I can do it since I'm at work.
Oh,
but yeah, till the next episode, till we hunt the truth again, I'm a GS signing out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
I can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts 3 season pass.
Oh, God, stop it.
Revealed at Kingdom Hearts Uncovered.
Notice how that wasn't one of the announcements at the Uncovered event.
Oh! Snap! Oh, snap! And stop streaming. Hopefully it stops now.
I want to meet that girl who like told us we're a bunch of fucking idiots. For the
Oh
color
yeah, that
comment.
chick on the comment section. This thing's
Where is she?
probably
I wanna-
still going.
I want to know. I want to know where she lives. I just want to like knock on her door. Like, all right,
Ba, ba, ba.
I'm here.
So yeah, we're still live right now because apparently Google doesn't want to shut off the.
Why
thing.
does it always happen with you?
I
So
don't
now
know.
it's
How are
the
you
post roast.
Yes, it's a post roast of bitches.
Why
and
is,
shit.
seriously though? Like, since we're still live, like a car for an announcement. Why? You're not even selling it.
Yeah,
You're
literally.
not even selling the car.